the human nervous system upside down? It looks like a tree growing out of a seed, bearing the fruit of the heart, which looks suspiciously like a piece of fruit hanging in a tree. That tree growing out of the seed also supports the fruit of the Spirit, and the cycle of the seed looks suspiciously like the parable of the sower. 12 pair of cranial nerves to edify the body, controlled by the mind. 12 disciples sent out in pairs to edify the body, controlled by the head. 12 disciples with one removed. 12 tribes with one removed. Adam's 12 pair of ribs with one removed to make Eve. Jesus pierced in his side to bring the church to life. Are you starting to see it? I often wonder why God made me a medical doctor. And then I start to see the gospel in the anatomy and physiology of our bodies, and it all starts to make sense. Allow me to elaborate. If the husband is the head and the wife is the body, then the husband is the brain and the wife is the heart. And so the husband is responsible for thinking, taste, touch, sight, smell, and hearing, and the wife is responsible for feeling, following the brain, and doing. All you have to do is study the central and peripheral nervous systems, and then the somatic and autonomic nervous systems, and you will know exactly how your marriage is supposed to be structured, and why you guys can't get along for the life of you. It's the heart arguing with the mind, the rod arguing with the staff, the law arguing with grace, the circulatory system arguing with the nervous system. Is it possible that we are complementary systems?
See, when I told you this, as above, so below, as without, so within, there is no reason to be looking outwardly and other than to better understand science, all branches of science, solar physics, nature, astrophysics, everything. That's the only time you look outwardly is to look inwardly. Anything outside of that is a complete waste of time, and it's taking away from your energy. Your anatomy tells you everything, if the earth is flat around, how you should be living with one another, how you should be, even down to the point of how we should be having sex or when we should be having sex with one another. Our genetics tells it all. And this is the main reason why so-called black people walk around in their suit, their bodies, 100% of the time, but no less than 1% about it. This is the reason, because once you start to understand this and start to understand anatomy, then you no longer are able to be manipulated and fooled with primitive, minuscule things that means absolutely nothing to you. You no longer are you no longer will be manipulated about some God in the sky or some Satan in the ground, and that's taking away accountability and manifestation from you. So understand something. Your manifestation go hand in hand with accountability. And when you're able to accept that, then you're able to grow and move past this 3D world in which we are in. Abundance and gratitude to you all.